Hello and welcome to Star Wars Fits, where we talk all things Star Wars. Today I want to give my review and comment of The Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 16. I originally on Discord said I gave the episode 8 out of 10, but upon rewatching I changed my rating to 7 out of 10, compared to episode 15's 10 out of 10, which was an awesome episode. With all the hype of the season finale, it kind of fell a bit flat. The episode kind of reminds me of watching the Poseidon Adventure. The episode opens with the Empire bombarding the cities of Kamino, and we see the Bad Batch, Echo, Hunter, Wrecker, Tex, Omega and Crosshair avoiding all the destruction around them. We then have Omega, Crosshair and the droid AZ trapped with water filling up, while Hunter and the others try to open the door to save them. Crosshair is trapped under some debris and Omega and AZ try to remove the debris, and the others eventually getting the door open in time before Omega and Crosshair drown. We find part of the city they are in hit the bottom of the ocean bed, where they discover that the travel tubes are still in one piece and that they can make it to Nala Se's lab. As they walk through the tube is attacked by a giant creature. AZ flies to the control panel and electrifies the tube, shocking the creature, which works. They arrive at Nala Se's lab and discovered that the tubes to their ship on the landing platform has been destroyed completely. Hunter asks what lab it was, and Tech explains that this was the lab they were created along with Omega. We find that Omega is older than they are, yet looks younger. Omega and Crosshair have a chat. She asks Crosshair that he never liked Kamino, and he tells her to go away. She explains that she was alone in the lab until the four of them were created, and was determined to find them again, in which Crosshair said, "Being a clone doesn't make you one of them." She then realizes that Crosshair was determined to go back to the Empire. She thought it was the inhibitor chip that made him the way he was, but she said that she was wrong. The others hatch a plan to use the medical capsules to make their way to the surface, and that the buoyancy of the watertight chambers will bring them to the surface. They're worried on how they can avoid the debris field with all the parts of Tapoka City still falling into the ocean. Crosshair said the droid AZ will maneuver them to safety. They set the explosives on the window to break them in order to get the capsules to the surface. AZ helps maneuvering the capsules to avoid the debris. Omega's capsules is struck by debris and AZ is able to remove the debris and began to move the capsule to safety when his battery runs out and falls to the depths of the ocean. Omega leaves the capsule to help AZ, and on the surface Crosshair fires a grappling hook into the ocean and grabs AZ and Omega and pulls them to the surface. They reach the landing platform and Omega looking over at what was left of Tapoka City in flames. Tex says they need to leave before the Imperial Scouts show up. Wrecker asks Crosshair if he was coming with them, in which he replied that changes nothing. He is determined to remain until the Empire comes for him. They board their ship. Omega runs towards the ship and stops and turns to Crosshair before boarding. Crosshair turns to her and asks what. She thanks him for saving AZ, and she turns to leave again and stops and says to him that "You're still there, brother, Crosshair. You're my brother too." She boards the ship and they leave, leaving him alone. The next scene then moves to an unknown forest planet where we see the shuttle and 3 fighters escorting it. It lands and what looks like commando troops exit with Nala Se. A scientist walks over to her and welcomes her, saying that they are all admirers of her scientific talents, and says that the Empire has great things planned for her. The episode ends. It wasn't an exciting episode as the previous weeks, but has its moments. Overall, I thought the first season has its good episodes, especially with the first several episodes, with episode 3 being one of the darkest of all Star Wars to date. Overall, I give season 1 7 out of 10. The animation was spectacular and seems to get better with each episode. Let me know what you think of episode 16 and season 1 overall in the comments below, and please click the like button if you enjoyed it. And also click subscribe and click on the notification bell in order to be notified when I upload my latest videos. And until the next time, may the Force be with you.